of how to add or edit forms on the site. So the first thing that you want to do to edit a form is actually know that the forms are in a separate section because they're built differently. So they're in the form section, forms here. So let's click in to see everything. And sorry, my internet's really slow. What we're going to do first is just look at existing forms. So they're labeled exactly as to the content they have in each form. So let's look at the Contact Us form. Alright, so as you go into the Contact Us form, of course you'll have your title up here so you can name it. And then you have all your existing form areas. Now on any of these, if you want to rearrange them, they're drag and drop. So you hover over and you can move the field up and down. Alright, you can also delete, so hover over here and you can delete the form and it'll go away. You can also rename them, so instead of name, if you want this to be first name, all you do is double click in here and type in your information. Alright, and of course you can edit in here as well. Let's say that right now any star of course means it's required, so I just clicked in here and here's all my form field details. So this is single line text, as you can see it's single line. It is required right now, that's why the star appears to remind users to fill it out. We have some more options for you. Very rarely will you need these, but of course we want to give you all the options possible for formatting. So you can click into any of these, go into field options and change names and what they are. Rearrange. You can also add. So these are drag and drop. So let's say that, let me close this. Let's say that you want to add a file upload section. I'm going to click file upload and drag it to the area that I want and just unclick it. It's going to load for me and there you go. File upload section is right there. I can update my page of course and I want to save those changes. This one, since it's an example, I do want to delete. Alright, so for the most part it's drag and drop just like you see it. Of course you always want your capture here so you don't get a bunch of spam email. So that's editing it. Okay, so once you edit it, now you have to actually place it on the page where you want it to appear. So for instance, let's go to the contact page. This is a page, right? A page on the site, and what we do is we tell the site where we want the form to appear. So in this scenario, I'm going to go back out to my form section. Again, I was on the Contact Us form. And you'll notice if you just look to your right here, there's an ID number, a short code, okay? You're going to want to copy this because the site needs to know what form to pick up. So I just copied this short code for the Contact Us page. You'll see then if I go into pages, so the actual page that I want this to appear on, and let it load, I'll show you where it appears. So I'm going to go to the contact page and just click on it. It's thinking hard right now. Alright, now it's going to pull up the page. Again, this is the actual content that you see here. Alright, so here's my title for the contact. I'm just going to scroll down to where I want to add this section or I want to view it. Alright, so I'm going to scroll down and you'll see it right here. Here's my ID right here. Okay, so if you made an edit to an existing form, you don't need a new formidable ID. It's already there just on your form. So you notice I just saved my changes and they'll automatically appear. If you want to add a new form to this page, of course, this is where you would paste your formidable ID right here, and that's how the page knows to pull in the form. Let's say you want to add a new form. Okay, so what you would do is go into forms, and you're going to add new. Now there's two ways you can do it. You can add new, which I just chose, which means it's going to be blank. So you're going to enter your title here, title of whatever form you're doing, and then like we said, just drag and drop to create your forms. That's one way you can do it. Alright, and of course whenever you make something, just make sure you create or save our red button here. Another way that that's honestly the easiest way to do it too. Another way that you could do it is actually to duplicate an existing form. So let's say you're going to make a form, but it's really close to the Contact Us and you don't want to build the whole thing. All you have to do is duplicate. It is going to copy all of the settings from the Contact Us form, so you can start right from an existing one already. It makes it super easy. Alright. Now again, once you've created your form, you're going to go back into Forms, you're going to copy that shortcode ID, whichever one you've created, copy it. Then go back to your pages. Now, it's easy if you have an existing page, you're just going to find the area where you want to place the form and place it in there. If you want to create a new page, again, I would highly recommend that you duplicate or you clone an existing page. It makes it a lot easier. So for instance, if you know that you want your new page to follow a similar layout to your contact page, go find your contact page and clone it. Let that load for a little bit. What that's doing, it's copying over everything from that existing page. Okay, scroll down and you'll notice now there's another contact page and it has draft next to it. That just means it's not live. That is just a copy. So I'm going to click in here. The first thing that you're going to want to do is rename it so you don't get confused about two pages that are called the exact same thing. So once you click in, your first job should be change your title. Okay, so this is test form. Okay, so change your page title. Again, all your modules are the same from the page you just saw, so you can make any edits that you need to. It operates like a Word document. If you did create a new form, remember to replace this formidable code in here so it pulls in the correct form. And then all you do is publish your page and add it to your navigation, and you are good to go.